All right. Today we are going to do some more with figurative language, but we are going to focus on just similes. Okay? So, yesterday you guys learned 5 different types of figurative language. We talked about similes, metaphors, personification, idioms, and hyperboles. So we learned yesterday that figurative language is not meant to be taken literally. It's not exactly what they mean. We talked about how similes and metaphors are both comparisons, but similes use the words like or as, whereas metaphors say something is something else. They don't use the words like or as like a simile does. We talked about how personification gives qualities of a person to something that's not a person, like the tree smiled. So the tree's not a person, but smiling is something a person would do. We talked about how idioms are well known phrases. Maybe you could say, go outside and have a ball. Well, that doesn't literally mean take a ball outside, it means go outside and have fun. And then we talked about how hyperboles are over exaggerations. So over the next few days, we're going to spend a day or two on each one of these different types of figurative language. So today, like I said, we will start with similes. So first of all, what is a simile? What we just talked about, it has to use the words like or as, and it has to be a comparison. So an example, I have so much fun in Mrs. Covarrubias's language arts class. It's like a cat chasing a laser pointer. That's how you all feel, right? Hopefully. Um, some things that are not similes, though, like you can't just say, I like pizza. Okay, so yeah, the word like is there, but they're not comparing two things. Okay, I write my own similes and I feel as creative as Picasso. So they're comparing writing your own similes to being creative like Picasso. So they use the word like and they compare two things. But if you just say, I like pizza, not comparing two things. So it's very important that you find the words like or as. Then you also find a comparison. Just because you see the words like or as does not mean it's a simile, because it has to be both a comparison as well as like or as. Okay? So I walked home as I laughed. Yeah, you have the word as, but they're not comparing two things. So that cannot be a simile. Now, if you said I walked home laughing like a hyena, there's a simile. You're comparing how you're laughing to a hyena, and they're using the word like. Okay? All right, let's look at this poem and see if you can find the simile in it. So, your teeth are like stars. They come out at night. They come back at dawn when they're ready to bite. See if you can find what you think the simile is there. Next poem. This poem has 4 different similes in it, so you're looking for all 4. Jerry's mind wandered during class, like a balloon floating up in the air. While he daydreamed about eating lunch, his stomach growled like a bear. His classmates laughed like hyenas, which made him feel like a fool. From now on, he'd listen to his mom and eat breakfast before coming to school. So you're looking for 4 different similes in that one. And let's look at one more poem, and you'll have 2 similes here. Sally cried, "Hey everyone, I want you to watch me. I can swing on this play gym just like a monkey." She swung bar to bar until one bar she missed. Then she fell and was so mad, like an angry cat, she hissed. All right, so quick review. Similes are a type of figurative language. Remember, we're going to learn about 5 different types of figurative language when we're done. Similes are our first one. This means they should not be taken literally. So it's not that Sally was actually a mad cat in that last example, right? She was hissed like a mad cat. They compare two things that are not typically compared. So you normally wouldn't think of a person being compared to a mad cat. And they use the words like or as when they're comparing. Okay? Once you guys have finished this video, you're going to go to the Google Classroom and you are or back to the Google slideshow, and you're going to find the Simile Google form to complete for your assignment today. Okay? Have a great day.